To all viewers, welcome to Bill Channel. So our topic for today is all about the sizing of feeders and overcurrent protection for motor loads. Here we start about the hermetically sealed motor or the compressor motor. So on Article 4.40 of PEC 2017, it deals with the individual or group installation of hermetically sealed motor compressors. So this discusses the technique in proper sizing of conductor, disconnect, controllers, and overcurrent protection. And also, we have Article 4.30. Ito naman is tinatalakay yung other type of motor. So, andyan dyan yung induction motor, synchronous motor, and also the DC motor. So, Article 4.30 ng PEC tells you the proper sizing of branch circuit, feeders, overcurrent protection, and overload protection. So here we have an example on how to size conductor for a single motor. So as you can see, meron tayong 480 bus and a motor which is 50 horsepower with a terminal voltage of 460 connected with an overload protection. It can be a fuse or relay with an MCP. So based on table 4.30.14.4, for 50 horsepower under 460 volts, meron siyang FLA or full load current na 65 ampere. So finding the load at 1.25% or 1.25 or 125%. Sorry for that typo. So we have 81.25 ampere. So finding the conductor size. So under table 3.10.2.6 B16 under 75 degree conductor. So yung 75 degree, well, alam naman natin, it is THWN or thermoplastic heat and water resistance nylon coated. So yan yung ibig sabihin ng THWN. So we have 81.25 ampere requires a number for AWG or 22 mm square. So tingnan natin ngayon sa 3.10 under 3.10 ang 22 ay merong ampacity na 85 ampere. So pasok na pasok yung ating load sa ampacity ng ating conductor. So how about the sizing of overload protection? So madali lang naman to. For 50 horsepower, 65. So here we are assume na yung service factor ng ating motor is 140%. Ibig sabihin, itong motor natin ay merong service factor na hindi bababa sa 1.15. So kaya gumamit tayo ng 140% as a multiplier. So we have to calculate the full load ampere. We have 91 ampere. So yung overload natin shall be sized based on 91 ampere. So hanapin nyo sa manufacturer datasheet ng anumang overload protection supplier. So sizing for the MCP or the motor circuit protection. By the way, balik tayo dun sa kaninang overload protection. The 140% is based on Article 4.30.3.2.c, which is size on maximum overload protection. So kapag minimum, we can use 115, and for motor with service factor not less than 1.15, for the minimum, we can use 125%. So going through, for the sizing of motor circuit protection, it is based on 4.30.4.2 for the maximum rating or setting of motor branch circuit, short circuit, and ground fault protective devices. So as you can see, doon sa table, meron tayong mga types ng motor. We have the single phase motor here, the AC polyphase or other than wound rotor. We have the squirrel cage, other than design be energy efficient, and we have design be energy efficient, the synchronous wound rotor, and also the DC or the constant voltage motor. So as you can see, mayroon tayong iba't ibang protective devices na ginagamit and the corresponding multiplier. So for the non-time delay fuse, we can use 300 and 150. For dual element or time delay fuse, we have 175 and 150. Instantaneous, for the breaker, we have instantaneous trip and inverse time breaker. So ano ba pinagkakaiba or pinagkaiba-iba ng mga yan? So for non-time delay, we can also use up to 400%. So ito mga non-time delay fuse, ito yung mga fast-acting fuses. So once na naka-detect ng maximum short circuit, it will act probably at maximum speed. So you can size your time delay fuse from 150% up to 400% depending on the type of motor you will use. Also, for the dual element time delay fuse, when we say dual element, meron siyang overload and of course, meron ding short circuit protection. So you can set your use, or you can use settings from 150 up to 225%. And for the instantaneous trip breaker, itong instantaneous trip breaker, ito rin yung tinatawag na magnetic trip only. So, ito ay intended for short circuit only. Wala itong overload protection na kasama. Ito yung ginagamit normally sa fire pump or fire pump protection. So you can set from 0 to 1,700. So maximum is up to 1,700%. So PEC is permitted up to 1,700%. So we also have inverse time breaker. So itong inverse time breaker na to, the more na lumalaki ang short circuit, mas lumiliit yung time, and habang lumalaki naman yung time, mas maliit. So pag malaki yung time, mas maliit yung short circuit. So yun yung operation or operating principle ng mga inverse time breaker. So you can set your inverse time breaker from 250 or 150 up to 400%. So non-time delay fuses or thermal magnetic. So this is fast-acting fuses. So this is example. We have 480 bus with a motor of 50 horsepower at 460 volts. So same scenario pa rin tayo, 50 horsepower. We have 65 ampere. So we are going to size the minimum. So 300%. So calculating the minimum size, we have 195%. So you can use 175 for the non-time delay fuse, but PEC also permits the next higher size kung walang available na 175 ampere sa merkado. So you can use 200 ampere. And for the time delay fuses, there's also thermal magnetic. So same motor, 50 horsepower. Then for the minimum size is 175%. So solving for the minimum setting, we have 113.75, and you can use or you can select your time delay fuse of 110 ampere, but also permits the next higher standard of 125 ampere. So for the instantaneous trip circuit breaker or for the short circuit protection only, so finding the percentage for the minimum size of 110, so 65 times 11 is 715. And solving for the maximum setting, we have 65 times 17 or 1,700%. We have 1,105 ampere. So you can use 700 ampere for the minimum setting, and for the maximum setting is 1,100 ampere. For the inverse time CB, well, this is also a thermal magnetic type. For the minimum size, we have a multiplier of 2.5. And for the minimum size, we have 162.5 ampere. So, you can use 150 ampere. Ito yung pinakamalapit na standard size. So, kung wala namang available, you can use 175 as the next higher standard. So, for the compressor motor loads, typically this hermetically sealed motor compressor is used in HVAC or heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration equipment. So we have also a sample of calculating the total load of 3 compressor motor connected in 250 volt bus system. So we have motor 1 composed of compressor with a full load current of 35 ampere and a condenser of 3 ampere. Same with motor 2, 30 amp for the compressor, 3 amp for condenser. And motor 3, we have 28 and 2.5 respectively. So as you can see, for the FLA of, excuse me, motor 1, we have 35 plus 3. Same with the motor 2 and motor 3. But please take note that in sizing of this or for the computation of total load, we have to consider the highest motor load, which is the basis used for using the 125% multiplier for the continuous duty. So the highest motor is the 35. So you have to apply the 1.25% multiplying factor only for the compressor motor only. So you have 46.75. And the remaining motor, you have to use 100% as non-continuous load. So we have a total load of 110.25 ampere or equivalent of 43.92 kVA. So for sizing of overcurrent protection device, for the same circuit, here is the calculation. So based on article 4.40.2.2a up to B1, yung compressor mo should be multiplied by the minimum multiplier of 175% plus your condenser load. So for the same circuit, you have a total of 64.25 ampere. So this higher or highest motor load is added to the total FLA of each single motor load. So you have a total of 125.75 ampere. So for selecting the overcurrent protection, the for 127.75 ampere permits 150, or you can use 150 ampere trip overcurrent protection device. So for sizing of feeder with an overcurrent protection device of 150 ampere, your feeder size would be 1.0 or 1.0 or 50 mm square THWN copper per phase, as permitted in PEC 2017 table 3.10.2.6 B16. So that's all for today. So kung sa tingin nyo ito ay insightful, please subscribe to my channel and click also the bell button para lagi kayong updated sa mga videos natin and tutorial. And please be safe and practice social distancing. Thank you and God bless.